the first of two meetings between these original six rivals that had so many wonderful meetings back in the area, well, before we left the Western Conference and headed east with Cliff Fletcher and company. But boy, that old Chicago Stadium was rocking on many nights, and the Gardens was as likely as any place to enjoy a great night with the Hull brothers and Tony Esposito and Glenn Hall and those wonderful jerseys. Puck is dropped, and one lineup change. Philip Myers is into the lineup for the Maple Leafs. Tavares in across the line. Passes over on the right wing side, and it bounced over Pontus Holmberg's stick. Holmberg in the far corner. Got it in the slot, and a wrist shot is deflected off the glove of Soderblom as Marner let it go from the high slot. Back into the corner. Cut off by the Blackhawks, but stolen back by the Leafs. Here's Grabenkin coming in front and driving the net. The puck goes through the goal crease. And there's a penalty coming for hooking. Grabenkin, talk about taking it to the hoop. He did just that. Nylander into the middle of the ice, doesn't shoot it. Dishes it off on the left wing for Tavares. Tavares drops it off for Nylander. He closes, makes a move to the front of the goal, and Tavares couldn't finish for him as it was in the blue paint. Kept alive by Marner. Into the corner, Tavares. Far side for the captain. Back to Marner. Now to Willie. Here's Nylander holding a pass in front of the goal. A shot! And Tavares drilled it right into the Blackhawk crest. Now back to Ekman-Larsson with a shot. Big rebound in front. Is tomahawked out and down the ice. That's the Blackhawks. See, they have them on their shoulder. Tomahawks. So when you hit it like that, it's like throwing a tomahawk. Sweeping in front was Tyler Bertuzzi, and it never reached its intended receiver. Leafs get it back into the Blackhawk zone, and another giveaway. Nyes coming out in front of the net, and it was poked away from him by Soderblom. Today as well. Let me tell you about it when I can here. Centering pass in front of the net, and a backhand was stopped. Tavares trying to get it back in front of the net. Played down in the corner. Round back of the net now for Patrick Maroon. Centering pass into the goal crease. Steered aside by Stollers. Back to the point and a drive. Stollers down. Where's the puck? Got the oven mitt on it. And he'll hold on for a face-off in the Toronto zone. Now Grabenkin works down the right wing, has a man in front of the net as he goes to the front of the goal. And he shot it just wide. He had Marner going to the front of the net as well. The Leafs don't win against teams that are below them in the standings. And what you have to remember is it's a pretty good league. Good hit there by Benoit, taking his man down. He circles back, finds Riley. Riley to the line and in. Robertson off the bench and in on the rush, and the shot stopped. The rebound. Who was that? Was that
Steven Lorentz?
Oh, no, Lorentz. Yeah, you're right. Another good hit by Benoit as he stood up. Martinek batted by Holmberg deeper into Chicago territory. Hawks go back after it around back of the net. Connor Murphy being bothered there by Tavares. And a penalty coming. Defensive zone as the Hawks bring it to the line and in. Marner touches it, and a hit there. Connor Bedard is drilled, and then jumping in is Connor Murphy, and that penalty that was going to be called on Toronto may have just been canceled out. We'll wait and see. Cleared to the line, but not out. Kept alive by Tavares. Now with a man in front. Couldn't get it to him. Back of the net. Nylander centering. Comes back into the slot. Myers on the backhand. Pad save and a good one made there by Soderblom. Kept alive by Benoit. Leafs have it back to the point, and Myers with a drive. And that was kicked away by the Blackhawks netminder. 9-6 of the shots favoring Toronto, who's had much better chances. And here's Matthews. Scores! Couldn't get it out quick enough.
What a pass.
What a pass and what a shot.
Willie Nylander from the right wing saucers it cross ice to Austin Matthews, who's on the left wing side heading for the net. I mean, Nylander first was a great move at center, and then is to throw it across the ice.
Played out at center ice. Blackhawks come through the neutral zone. Maroon gets it across the line, trying to get it in front. Taylor Hall, and a wrist shot is blockered away. Comes in front of the net, and a good play made by the Hawks as they get it down into the zone, courtesy Nick Foligno. Foligno pushing it around back of the net, trying to come out in front of the goal. Another shot, jam play. Stolarz down, and the puck comes free as the Blackhawk got flattened at the side of the net. Bertuzzi gets it back to the point. Over on the left point and now back to the slot. Vlasic with a shot, stopped by Stolarz.
Like we said, the Leafs would go these long stretches of dominating, and then Chicago would come back with...
Kept alive by Connor Timmins. Now on the right wing side, it goes to Tanev. A pass into the slot is deflected off his stick and goes up into the crowd, and a great one-handed grab over there for a souvenir in row number 4 in the Platinums. Spilt the beer all over the poor person next to him, but that's okay. Yeah. Got the 35-cent piece of rubber.
I think there was a big cheer because there was actually a person in the Platinums to start the period.
Chips it around back to the net for Matthews. Matthews back behind the net for Nylander. Nylander eludes one. Nylander eludes two.
Matthews.
And now what?
Matthews is getting a penalty. He came out from behind the net, and I don't know if that's going to be cross-checking or interference, but they're going to call it.
Trial 34, minor
roughing.
Roughing. Wow. All right. Ahead for Taylor Hall, trying to split the defense. He did, and then he had it knocked off his stick. Good play there by Pontus Holmberg. And the puck has gone into the stands. Is that going to be another penalty?
5-on-3, yep.
Here's Teravainen down into the corner. Bedard centers a pass in front. Big save by Stolarz. And it goes into the corner. And back to retrieve it. There is Taylor Hall. Penalty is 46 seconds left, and Hall got flattened there by Dewar. Timmins got it to the line, but not in deep. Blackhawks countering. Teravainen in across the line. Got it on the forehand. Centering pass. Big save. Rebound in front of the goal. Stolarz with a split save and a good one. Stolarz has been outstanding. 1-0 Toronto.
2 goals of game 4. I think he'd take one now.
Here the Hawks stealing the puck in the backhand, and it went just wide off the stick of Taylor Hall. And out at center ice. Foligno for the Blackhawks. Captain gets it in over the line into the right wing side, trying to drive the net and in on goal. Puck is still in the goal crease somewhere. They're banging away at it, and the Leafs get a hold of it and shoot it out and down the ice.
Mike Lang used to say in Pittsburgh, that'll take the heat out of a hot kitchen.
They can't get it to the front of the goal, though, and now it's banked out at center past Wyatt Kaiser down into Chicago territory. Oh, the goaltender lost the puck. It comes in front of the goal. They bang away at it now, and he gets back to make a save. Holy mackerel, what a turn of events that was. That was going to be on one of the highlight reels with Vesa Toskala. And it turned out it wasn't. It landed. Soderblom was back. Now a centering pass for Tavares. Tavares on his backhand. Spins to the forehand. Scores! Okay, that had eyes. That had eyes. John Tavares spins. He's just sending it towards the 4x6. And somehow it got past Soderblom, and it's 2-0 Toronto.
I think it goes off Vlasic's stick, Joe. The Chicago defenseman has to go off his stick and then loop up and over. Have a 2-0 lead.
Now here the Leafs back in with a shot, and that was knocked away. Kept alive by Matthews to Nyes. Nyes to Matthews. Gets it out at center and got a return pass. TJ Brody in for Bedard. A shot, pad save, and a good one made by Stolarz. Now the Leafs do get it to him, and he'll play it back of the net. And Timmins lost an edge and fell. Hawks getting it out in front of the net, and a shot goes high over top of the goal. More so the Leafs. Blackhawks right back in, driving the net. Smith goes wide. Pad save made by Stolarz. Back to the blue line it comes. Donato working in with a shot. Stolarz to save, and that'll get them out of their seats here tonight.
Great sequence by the Hawks. Better sequence by Anthony Stolarz. Chicago great on the forecheck.
Riley off the backboards to his defense partner. Myers, his pass though gobbled up and passed into the slot area. Smith with a shot. Stolarz to save. Rebound back to the point. Collision in front of the net. Knocks a couple of players down. Then a shot. Pad save. Rebound. Scores. Well, I got to apologize for mentioning Philip Myers having An excellent game. Played around back of the Chicago goal off the icing call. Round back of the net. Leafs get it back to the point. Timmins with a shot directed purposely wide, and then they score! Off a purposely wide bank shot by Connor Timmins, and Minton read it perfectly and restores the 2-goal lead. Chipped along the boards and back to the point. It comes though, and a drive whistle just wide, and Stolar's got over there to knock the rebound that was off the end boards. Marner trying to get it away from his man, chases him into the corner, but the Hawks get it back to the point again, and another shot. And that took down, is that Nyes? No, that was Pontus Holmberg, who got hit on the side of the leg, but he's back up, and now the shot goes into the Chicago end. Penalty coming here. Alex Nylander got back to take the puck away from him. Then he gives the puck away. In across the line is Hall, and then he had it stripped away.
Wow. They're going to call this hooking. This was a stick lift.
And it's a good thing he does, because the Leafs are going to get it out at center, and it's a breakaway. Marner in alone, going right in a goal, drops it back, and it was not in time. Puck is back in the Toronto zone. Net empty though for Myers. Ahead at center. And the Leafs try for the empty net, but then they do score. How is that not icing? You've got to look at that again. Nyes is going to get credit for it. Grabenkin gets it back to the point. Myers with a drive. Shot stopped there by Soderblom, but that was a hard shot from the point. And then knocked down on the play was Wyatt Kaiser.
It was Grabenkin leveled him in behind the Hawk net.
And now Myers has come in and grabbed one of the Blackhawks. He and Ryan Donato are more of the main event right now, as the wrestling goes on in the corner in the near side.
Meanwhile, Anthony Stolarz is saying, can we celebrate this?
The game is over. All of this comes as the horn went. But nothing more is going to develop, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to celebrate a 4-1 victory.